and they still wanted to learn everything I was going to teach this morning. Okay, so good morning. My name is Debbie Stanley, and I'm Director of Customer Success for PSEBA. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about givn. So givn is a system that allows you to create an electronic postcard that you can share out. It is a simple social sharing tool that creates a postcard that's already designed to fit into Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, all with one simple click. You can share your pictures, your voice in a branded way. It's fully mobile, and you can create it for any type of campaign. You are limited only by your creativity. So why is this important, you may ask? Well, let me get myself on my same screen. 73% of nonprofits don't offer any type of social sharing tool. And 65% of nonprofits don't have a social media plan. And I know why that is. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. And that's one of the areas that PSEBA is committed to changing. So PSEBA is a fairly new organization, but we believe that information is power. The more information you have, the more you can improve your product decisions, solidify your funding, and all of our society wins. You know, think of what you could do if you truly can show your funders the impact of your work. If you can truly benchmark yourself against programs in other parts of the world. You know, we know that hunger is colorblind. We know that our aging population in Denver needs the same help as our aging population in San Diego. Data can help us. Data can help drive those decisions, but we've got to open the doors. Let that information out. Let it shine, which has always been the obstacle. You know, so PSEBA is committed as an organization to open up those doors. Let that information out, because we know that all of us involved in this great human endeavor wishes we could do more. If we knew more, if we could share more, we could do more. And we also know that money is only part of what we need, part of what our donors and our volunteers contribute. But we also know, and PSEBA as a company knows, that you don't need another online giving program. You don't need another peer-to-peer solution. You don't need another CRM. You need a way to get the information you need and let it shine. And one of the things you need to know is truly what's going on in your donors' lives, a little insight into their social networks, the true splash that they are making for you. That's where givn comes in. Simply put, givn is a tool that generates an electronic postcard that you can share out with your social networks. And then they can share with their social networks. And it shows you how that ripple effect works. So, you know, very simply, a like is just a like. It's just a tiny dot. But once it gets shared, and I tell you, and you tell him, and she tells her, it creates this beautiful cascading effect that gets larger and larger and larger over time. And the giving world continues to change, and we know it. We call it, we have a word for it, we call it facing the profile. People want to be recognized for everything they do. It's more than just their time treasures. It's about their voice. And you know, we tell them, we ask them, hey, stand up and shout. Hey, tell us what you do. Hey, send that email back. Push this button. Hey, don't forget to share. Sharing is good. We even create little contests around sharing. But you know, at the end of the day, we don't ever know if they are sharing. We don't know what they really are doing. until now. That's really what givn is all about. So let me take a little side note here real quick. A few months ago, I was talking with a friend of mine at a conference, and we were discussing this comment from David Hildekiel. We've got to find out new ways to target donors, new ways to talk to donors. Yeah, I'm the one on the right, by the way. We know that donors have a finite reach. We know that your network only has a finite reach. You simply can't invent new donors for a nonprofit. So it's really about being smart, taking that ripple out a little further in the pond. So, when I heard about givn and the potential of PASIVA's information engine, I knew I wanted to be part of it. Some of you on the line know that I was with Blackbot for several years. And I jumped ship to come to be part of this organization and the powerful work that we're doing here. I believe that givn, while it's a simple social sharing tool, it really is a game changer. And it will let us do some of these things that David was talking about that day. And we know it matters. We know that social sharing is more than just a like. It's more than just a favorite. It's more than just a retweet. It's an endorsement. It's an endorsement by that person to say, hey, look at what I did. And you know what? I think what I did was great enough that I'm going to tell you about it. Research shows that 73% of nonprofits don't have social sharing. 73% don't offer social sharing, in spite of the fact that we know it will increase your donation, it will increase your reach, it offers that social proof that everybody's looking for, it gives consistency, and that if you put a picture alongside those social sharing opportunities, it increases your brand and increases your ability to extend your reach. And like I said a few minutes ago, I know why you don't do it. We all know why you don't do it. I've been in the nonprofit sector, both in direct service as an executive director and a development officer, consulted for a number of years. It's about time. It's hard. We don't have time to do all of these things that we know we need to do. So the best system is one that will allow you to embrace all of these best practices while still protecting your time, your energy, something that will let you set up a campaign. I call it set and forget. It allows you to improve that social media strategy, reflecting your brand, the effective tool, all of that. Well, you know what? That's what givn is. It's going to generate a branded message for you that is simply shared with your supporters, and it gives them the opportunity to share out. So what does that look like? Well, the first thing you're going to do is sign up. Well, the first thing you're going to see when you go to sign up is our Spark the Good contest. Did you know that Givn Tuesday is coming? I'll bet you did. Bet you knew that. So Givn Tuesday is in a couple of weeks. We are sponsoring a contest that is called Spark the Good. So what Spark the Good does is, for all of the organizations that are participating, that have signed up, you can win up to $10,000 if your donors participate and if they spark that good. So that's the first thing you're going to see. If you want to learn more about the contest, you click on either one of those buttons. I'll tell you about the donor side as well as the nonprofit side. So it takes you to this sign-up screen. It's designed to create this excellent social sharing experience, and it is always free for donors to participate. And for right now, Givn is free to our nonprofit customers for the first 90 days. That should give you plenty of time to determine if Givn is a valuable tool for you if it does everything that I say it does. So once you sign up, you're going to go into the program creation piece. So in 2 simple steps. First of all, create your visual. You're going to ask you to name your campaign. Add that directional URL. So that directional URL could go to a donation page. It could go to an event, if you want somebody to buy tickets to an event. It can go to a thank you page. So you did a big walk and you want to thank everybody for their participation. So you're only limited by your creativity on how you're going to use that donation URL. The second step instructs you to create an impact statement. You know, more and more funders are asking, what are you going to do with the money? This gives you that opportunity to share it out just like that. So if somebody gives you $50, it can provide a sleeping bed. It can provide 5 meals. It can provide a mammogram. Whatever that impact is for you, it creates that. Now, that is completely optional. You can skip that second step, and you're done. You've created a postcard. Now, once you click that continue button, and it's important that you click that continue button, it takes you to a place where you can copy a special URL. That URL can be used in thank you notes. It can be used in confirmation pages. It can go out on any email blast, any written communication, any way you want it. You can copy that little custom URL and put it anywhere you want to. Like I said, it can be go into an auto-generated, all of your payment systems do these auto-generated responses. You can put it in there, and people can easily click and share. So you see the way that I've used it here. Now, most of the time, you're going to take that that click and create it into like a hyperlink, an edited hyperlink. Click here, and it takes you to this place. It takes them to your postcard. So clicking that URL takes them to the postcard that you created. Then they can easily share with any of their networks. Oops. My system is going wild. I don't know what happened here, so please don't look behind the curtain. There we are. They can share with their networks, if you can see here. With one click, I can share Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And then I click my share button, and it shares it out into my social network. And if you see here, there's my Facebook link, and this is my Twitter. So it automatically generates based on the social standards set by the platform of Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. And with one button, one click, I have automatically shared with these 3 systems. If I enter an amount in that postcard, if you see here I can enter my amount, then it populates that to say that $50 was one game ticket. Whatever that impact statement is, however you want to use the card, the beauty is it's got your logo, your image reflects your voice. Now, once they've shared this out, it redirects them to their profile page. We use commonly accepted social sign-in tools to create their donor profile view. So this allows your supporters to truly track their lifetime of giving. And it shows what was most effective. Was it Facebook? Was it Twitter? Was it LinkedIn? how are people communicating with them? I'll tell you a quick little story. When I first set up my account, I'm doing the 3-day walk, actually. I start tomorrow. I was really surprised at the activity through my Facebook page when I created a postcard for my walk. And then I was really surprised that I generated over $300 of donations through those Facebook pages. And I really believe it was because I didn't just say, hey, come give me money. It was this really pretty postcard, an electronic ask that created a better experience for my supporters. And I was really excited that I could look at what happened and how the money came in to my account. So this donor profile report really lets your donors see what their impact is and how it changes over which platform. And it's more than just that financial commitment. It's about everything. It's about clicks, contributions, what we call sparks. That's when somebody shares what you've said. That's a spark. This whole rising tide raises all ships really works, and it gets your voice out in the community. So now, back here, when my friends click this picture in my Facebook page, it takes them to that donation page, whatever that directional URL you set up. So when I set up for my walk, the directional URL that I set up went to my personal profile page, my participant page, so people could make a donation right there on my page. So it was really cool. So you can have that link go to an event ticket. It could go to a petition you want them to sign. It can go anywhere you want it to go. It's only limited, again, by your imagination. And you can have multiple campaigns. You can have up to 3 campaigns for your supporters to choose from. A slider lets them pick the one that is most relevant to their hearts. You can put different images, different impact statements. So let's say you've got one that's going to an event, one that's going to go to a donation page. You can pick your multiple campaigns, and each one will go to a different place to do a different thing. So again, it creates this URL that you can embed into any written document. A thank you letter, an email blast, on your social media post. It's designed to be simple, social, and flexible. And again, did I mention it's free for the first 90 days? And it's also mobile. We know that 70% of all donor interaction is mobile, so givn is available on iPhones and on Android, and we're committed to providing that type of quality experience for your supporters and for your people. So let me just kind of wrap up real quick. You know, your success is your serve your communities. You need to solve problems that you are committed to changing. But your success is our mission. We want you to be successful in social media. We want you to be part of the 27%, not the 73% that don't offer the type of social media tools that you need in order to be successful. So givn is provided free of charge for 90 days. We host these monthly how-to sessions. Last month we introduced the top 10 tricks and tools to make your social media experience really pop. This month we're going to do how to create a social media a calendar, an editorial calendar, if you will. You're going to get weekly tip sheets for your organization. We've got a tip sheet right now about how to create a holiday card, how to create a thank you card. You know, let's say you just did this event and you had all these folks raise money. Send them this slick little thank you card that they can share out with all of their people. It just says, thank you. Thank you for coming. Then have that directional URL go to pictures from that day. Wouldn't that be a cool gift for all of your volunteers? We also send coaching emails to your donors, encouraging them to stay involved. If you pick up a phone and call us, you're going to get a live person. My team answers our phone. We've got online support. We're also doing regular user groups because this product's new. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you how you're going to use this product, how you're going to be successful and become part of the 27% that have an excellent social media experience. You know, a picture really is worth 1,000 words. And if you look at this, some of these pictures really do speak wonders. Let your picture tell your story. Let it shine. Let that information out. So share your page, share your stories, use the tool, and participate in the contest. There's only a couple more weeks, but it's not too late. You know how your donors are. They always wait the last minute anyway. So just remember, it is a set it and forget it social media tool. It's already designed to work with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. We will create your donors account for them, making it very easy for them to participate and be part of your social media champion. You can create that postcard for anything you want. You can direct it to anywhere you want. We can give you a little widget that you can put on your website, that if they click on that, it goes out to the postcard and shares with the world, and it is a great way for your supporters to track their lifetime of giving. So that's it for me. Like I said, I wanted to make sure that this was only 30 minutes. I hope that you'll take advantage of the program. I hope that you'll see how it works for you. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to call me. We do integrate seamlessly with PayPal to create a special thank you note if you have PayPal and that's of interest to you, but you don't have to have that integration. It can be as simple as you want it, as creative as you want it. Please feel free to ask us any questions you have. We're here to help. So any questions from my audience? Okay, here's a question. We get this almost every time. Does it require engineering or my website master? Absolutely not. You can create that image very, very simply. All you need is your logo, a piece of artwork, a picture from events, a picture from anything. And you can create that postcard very easily. Well, I think that's it. I'll give you 5 minutes back in your day, as they say. Thank you all for joining us, and don't forget to keep giving.